Alright, hi, I am Harish and this is ProposalPal AI, my submission for the Cardano Summit Hackathon. This project was originally built in September for the India Codex Hackathon, but since then I've revamped the entire project and added a lot of features that were not available. I'm also including the original submission so that you can see the difference between that one and the latest submission. What is ProposalPal AI? ProposalPal AI is a very simple tool that lets you summarize CIPs and CPSs in simple English and also translate them into your own language. And as a user, when you're consuming this, you also get rewards. And there is a leaderboard where you can see how many badges you earn, how many points you earn, and all of that. I'll show you all the features as part of the demo once I get into it. But the idea is very simple. For the Cardano ecosystem, this improves engagement and also more informed users from a community perspective. And for the users, it also becomes easier if they are getting onboarded into Cardano to understand CIPs and in a simple manner and also in simple English, so that they don't have to worry about all the technical jargon. With that out of the way, let's get in the demo and I'll show you all the features. Vercel decided to go down while I'm doing this, so I'm going to use the local host, but it is deployed to Vercel and backend is on Railway. And here is the UI. You can search for CIPs. For the summaries, I'm using a Gaia node, which lets you run local LLMs. I'm using Qwen 3 4 billion parameter model. This is, you can see the code in the GitHub that I have submitted. What the idea is, this has been trained with a knowledge base of all the CIPs and CPSs that are available so that the AI can easily understand and summarize which CIP that the user is looking for. And I've also integrated the discourse API so that I can get a community sentiment of sorts to see what the community is saying about a specific CIP, so the user can then decide if they like the CIP, don't like the CIP, or if they don't want, which is the voting mechanism where everything is on chain again on Cardano Scan. So let's first connect the wallet. It supports all wallets through Mesh.js SDK. I've only enabled Vesper for the sake of this demo, so you're only seeing Vesper, but it works with the Yorori and all other wallets if they're enabled. Once it is connected, every user gets 500 credits for using the summary feature. And if they want more, they can obviously purchase 1500 more credits for 188. This can be altered. For now, this is all on pre-prod. So you can see this works and you can pay and then have the credits added to your balance. Once you go to vote, you can now search for any CIP. Let's search for one. You get a summary of what the CIP is. Then on the right, you can see there is a voting mechanism. And if more people vote, you will be also see a distribution chart of what people are thinking about this without, of course, going into details of each individual opinion there. Here is a quick summary, very high level summary. And if you click on view full CIP, you can always read the actual CIP, and then you can also convert the summary into your own language. If you click on translate, this uses the same Gaia node, but the best part is this doesn't consume the AI inference credits. You can also see it pulled up mixed sentiment from the discourse community. I'm searching for the specific CIP in the forum.cardano.org discourse community, and this is what it fetched from there. Yeah, while translating is happening, let's quickly vote for yes. Then I like this proposal, and like you can see, it is asking for me to input my password so that this can be minted on chain. Like you can see, this is minted on chain. If I click on view on Cardano Scan, this loads up the Cardano Scan. This way, I've seen that this takes a few minutes before it starts working, but that's where the details will start showing up. We'll probably get to it at the end of the video. But yeah, that's a reward, and then there is a leaderboard. You can see I voted on 2 proposals. I get 2 points. There is also a badging system that starts showing up once we have more users using this. There's also a dashboard where you can see what all CIPs that you voted for. This one was from previously in my previous demo video, but yeah, this is what ProposalPal is currently in its current form and shape. Of course, there is also an FAQ page where I talk about how this app works, how credits work, how many free credits, what data is being stored, how the AI inference is fully private by default, and so on. Thank you so much for watching.